dining room, or cook your own. Canton Christian Home is apartment living that's active and engaging. Call or go online to reserve your apartment today.
Live from the WHBC Broadcast Center. Find out more about area businesses, agencies, and events.
It's what's going on right now.
This is Spotlight on Stark County with Pam Cook and Gary Rivers.
I had to do it. Good morning.
Gary
Welcome to Spotlight on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
He's so funny. If you're watching on Facebook right now, you know exactly what he did with his phone. But, welcome to another edition of Spotlight on Stark County. So glad to have you with us on this Wednesday morning, January 31st. And we are also live on Facebook, so you can always go to our Facebook page, 1480 WHBC. Like the page, and you'll be able to watch us live there or watch the video later on, which we'll share it as well. But today, I was talking just before we went to news at the top of the hour. I was talking about impulse buying. Mm-hmm. This would be a place where I would impulse buy.
Impulse buying.
No doubt about it. Kaleidoscope Custom Goods. Now, Sugarcreek is the original location, I guess I should say, and they now have a sister location at Newtown Mall in New Philadelphia. And in studio with us, we have Lindsay Faulkner and Vernee Blackwell with Kaleidoscope. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
We're doing great.
Absolutely.
Good.
Nice trip up. No bad roads.
Nope. All good.
All good this
good.
morning.
All good.
Good to hear. Well, tell us a little bit about, let's start at the beginning. How did Kaleidoscope come about?
My husband, Keith, who can't be here today, and I had a couple businesses we were interested in. I was actually getting my degree, and I had to take an entrepreneurship class. So we said, which of these businesses should we kind of get some, I'll call it included advice, because it wasn't free. And we said, okay, let's do this. So we put it together, and by the time we were done, we said, you know what, I really want to do this. And Vernee's been a close friend of ours for years, and she has folks in her family that are also artisans, and we thought of them right away and started bouncing ideas off of Vernee and her family. And we said, you know what, let's do this. So in 2016, we started looking for locations to have a brick and mortar store and really started our adventure. We came up with Kaleidoscope Custom Goods. The first part, the Kale, the K-A-L-E, is actually my husband, Keith Andrew, and then Lindsay Aaron for me.
Okay.
And then the Kaleidoscope is just the whole concept of what we do. So not only are we ever changing in our business practices to fit what we need to do to be successful, to fit the needs of the customers, but also just the store itself, because it's all unique items, handmade, different things coming in and out all the time. It is truly an ever-changing look. Anytime you come into Kaleidoscope, it is most likely not going to look like it did last week.
And that's cool, because that makes you just want to keep coming back to check out what you have.
Yeah, exactly. What does Kaleidoscope have this week? And it is. It truly is something different. We just opened our new location in Newtown Mall this past Friday.
Oh, okay.
And as we were doing that, we had a new artisan come in, and we staged the product between then and when we have our grand opening this weekend. So that's how quickly things change and we adjust. I don't know, Vernee, if you have anything.
Well, the new artisan was Danielle, and she brought us in string art. So we're all excited about that because she's got string arts of hearts. She can do the words family. She can do the custom work that we were talking about, where you can have Mr. Heart, Mrs. with your wedding date. So it's very exciting.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a thing we should point out. That this is local artisans that are having a chance to showcase what they make, right?
Right. And the reason my husband and I wanted to open this business is because, we've worked for corporations for years, and we really wanted to support local, American-made. And it's not even just American-made, but it's local. It's folks right here in Tuscarawas, Stark County, within 40 minutes of either Sugarcreek or New Philadelphia. So we really wanted to support that art, the talent that's here, and kind of take care of the business end and let these folks focus on their craft, really.
Speaking from an artisan's point of view, because that's what my husband does. He does spray art. You pack up everything you need. You take it to a crafting show or a vending show. You're sitting there all day long. You have to repack it at night and take it home. All of those hours are creative hours that are wasted.
Right.
And this is a chance for the artisan to bring their products in once, and then we do all that hard stuff. We're the ones who are tending to the customers while they are making more things.
So where at in Sugarcreek are you located?
We are actually in downtown Sugarcreek off of Main Street.
Okay.
And if you know where the cuckoo clock is, we
Yeah.
are catty
Oh, yeah.
corner from the cuckoo clock.
The world's largest,
Right.
I
That's
believe.
exactly-
Right.
Well, there you have
Largest
it.
functioning cuckoo clock. Yep. Yep. And the thing is, for us, we're right off of 39. And you have to kind of go in to Sugarcreek.
Okay.
So a lot of folks drive down 39 and end up in, Berlin Walnut Creek and sometimes think that's Sugarcreek.
Right.
But really, we're in downtown Sugarcreek. There's other shops. And because we're on our way in and out of some of the other Amish country locations, we actually, and some of the other businesses around us, stay open an extra hour later. So most places close at 5. We're open till like 6. Some of the places are open later than that, so that folks on their way out of town can make their last stop to us and to the other businesses downtown.
Got it.
And we all work as a community to try to draw people into Sugarcreek. And I know Vernee's worked very closely with some of the other local folks in Sugarcreek.
Yeah, we're a pretty tight village. Everyone knows everybody's name, that kind of thing. So we all work together as a tourism to do collaboration on, it's cooperation and collaboration to make sure we all are functioning and doing well for each other.
Well, that works well. Sugarcreek, of course, built on Amish country
Absolutely.
and tourists.
It's the gateway to the Amish country,
and
actually.
so with that, I'm assuming a lot of tourists, folks coming from all over the country, they get a
Yes.
chance to sample a lot of these homegrown goods,
Right.
if you will.
Absolutely. Not just the country. We actually have people who come from out of country, especially for that cuckoo clock. That's a huge draw for people.
Yeah, you're our good friends at Andrews Furniture. That's right on the corner,
Yes,
right?
Correct.
It's right at the
Okay.
top.
Right.
That's at the top of the hill.
Top of the hill, right?
Correct.
And Garraway High School is right up in there too.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. And the nice thing for the folks who are tourists coming into our store, a lot of times you'll be in a location and they'll have handmade product, but then the souvenirs are still mass produced. Our souvenirs are also handmade. Even the magnets are handmade. One of our artisans also does really nice print and things on different ornaments, different cups, so everything there is touched by a person in some way, shape, or form.
So it's not like Welcome to Nashville, made in China.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
You won't ever find that on the bottom of our items because
That's
they're
right.
all handmade.
That's right.
Well, I think that's why people go there, is because they want to have locally made things,
Absolutely.
right? And
Absolutely.
They find these great. Well, we're going to take our first break. We're going to come back and find out about maybe some of the products that you have that are in the store or stores when we come back.
Looking to start your day off with local
The
news?
Mayor of Canton, Tom Burnaby. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Pam.
North Canton Mayor David Held. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning, Pam.
You can still get us anywhere, anytime on the News Talk 1480 WHBC app
The Mayor of Massillon, Kathy Catazero Perry.
Good morning, Pam.
and at WHBC.com.
State Representative Kirk Schuring. Good morning, Kirk.
Good morning, Pam.
Get your day started at 5:30 a.m. with Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook.
On WHBC.
When the weather turns nasty,
Significant storm.
turn to News Talk 1480 WHBC for the Akron Children's Hospital school closings report. Pam and Canton's Morning News will let you know whether your school is closed,
School's going to be closed.
delayed,
Big thing is getting the power restored.
or if it's business as usual. Get your school closings from News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Make sure you tune into the radio.
Brought to you by Akron Children's Hospital, where we have one focus: kids.
Message and data rates may apply.
You don't follow the herd. You blaze your own trail. And you're as adventurous in the kitchen as you are in life. Whether it's paddleboard yoga or Peruvian steak, you're the first to try new things. So are we. We're Green Chef, the first USDA-certified organic meal kit delivery service. We offer delicious meal plans for 7 different lifestyles: paleo, gluten-free, keto, vegetarian, vegan, carnivore, and omnivore. Want to be the first of your friends to try Green Chef? Discover our exclusive introductory deal by texting the keyword BITE to 543-543. We believe that cooking, just like life, should be all about experience and flavor. And by exploring dinner options with Green Chef, you'll try new recipes, techniques, and ingredients for bold, new restaurant-level flavors. It's like enjoying a new cooking class, but in your own home. To experience this culinary adventure, text now and discover our exclusive introductory deal. Text BITE to to 543-543. That's BITE to 543-543.
People make your business work. But how do you find the right talent? ZipRecruiter. One click posts your job to over 100 top job boards. Then, smart matching technology instantly alerts quality candidates about your job. No wonder 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
To try ZipRecruiter for free, just go to ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio.
At AT&T, we believe that access to affordable home internet brings you incredible opportunities. You can enjoy the power to explore a digital world of possibilities and connect with family, friends, and the things that matter most. That's why there's access from AT&T. If a member of your household is a SNAP participant, you may qualify for home internet at a discounted rate of $10 a month. No commitment, no deposit, no installation fee. Plus, get an in-home Wi-Fi gateway at no extra cost. Call 1-855-220-5211 or visit att.com/aware to learn more.
SNAP refers to the Federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Pricing excludes tax. Service will include a monthly data allowance depending on the type and speed of service you receive. If you exceed your monthly data plan allowance, you will be automatically charged $10 for each 50 gigabytes of data usage in excess of your data plan, even if less than 50 gigabytes is used. For details about data allowances, go to att.com/internet-usage. Wi-Fi enabled device required. Other restrictions apply.
Newtown Mall in New Philadelphia now has a new shopping experience. Come see the handcrafted artisan products at the new location of the Kaleidoscope Custom Goods store. Kaleidoscope offers custom items by local artists, perfect for your home or gift giving for any occasion. Join them for their grand opening February 3rd and 4th, and to help kick off this exciting event, all purchases come with a free gift while supplies last. Kaleidoscope Custom Goods. Custom is their middle name. Visit them on Facebook or on the web.
Now back to Spotlight with Pam and Gary.
Welcome back to Spotlight on News Talk 1480 WHBC. Kaleidoscope. I used to have one of those.
I know. Didn't you always stare into it?
Yeah.
You loved it.
It was ever-changing.
It was ever-changing. Imagine that. What a great name for a custom goods store. Absolutely. Lindsay Faulkner and Brene Blackwell in studio with us this morning. We're live on Facebook. Don't forget, you can go to WHBC, 1480 WHBC Facebook page and to watch us there if you want to. Plus, of course, this will be podcast on our website later on at WHBC.com. So we were talking off the air about you have two locations. You have one in Sugarcreek and then the new one, which you're having a grand opening for this weekend at Newtown Mall. Why the decision to open the one in the mall?
There were a couple reasons, actually.
Let's not forget that Sugarcreek is right now. It's on hiatus until April.
Okay.
We'll reopen that in April. So we do close that for the season.
Right.
That's partly that.
Okay. Right. So part of it is if you think of Sugarcreek and you've been down there, you're walking outside. We who live in Ohio know how fun it is to walk outside. You can experience the changes from one end of the street to the other, right?
Exactly.
So, the tourism and things like that kind of dissipate to an alarming rate for us as a business.
You only had cross-country skiing downtown Sugarcreek, right?
Right. Yeah. So we said, okay, there's that piece, and then the tourism piece. Because tourism is so high in Sugarcreek, that custom piece that we want to do, that personalization of items, that's not how we as tourists shop. We go in, we buy stuff for our kids, our grandkids, whoever, and we leave, and we may never come back. So it wasn't feeding that piece of our business we wanted to feed. So we said, okay, this winter, let's find a place. So in the fall, we started looking for locations, and we found this open space in Newtown Mall, which is great for us because not only are we not as dependent on the weather, but there are local folks. There's local folks working at the mall every day. And there's folks who walk the mall every day. So we already have, just being open this week, have had repeat customers come in, look, come back, buy 2-3 times already. And that personalization piece is a really big part for us because it's not a big deal to swing by next week and pick up your item.
Well, let's talk about that personalization. Give me an example of a couple of items that somebody might say, wow, I need to have my daughter's name on that or my mom's name on that. What kind of items are you offering?
Well, one of the things that we have that is very popular in Sugarcreek, because you don't have to come back and wait for it, we have an artisan, Papa's Toy Store, that does individual letters as an alphabet train. He has a caboose for the end, and he has the engine for the front, and you buy the letters. And he leaves it in the natural wood so that you can actually have a do-it-yourself project. And then I always suggest to the people, let the child do it. Even if they're small, let them do it and take pictures of it. And then next year, same time, redo it. And do that year after year. And then when it's time for graduation, you have that nice collage of all the pictures. And you can see their talent level. Sometimes in some years it might have improved, and sometimes it might not have. But you have that as a memory. So you only had to buy it once, but you were able to experience a year after year. And they have it in their room, and they can really be proud about that. So that's one of the things that we do have.
Right. And then we mentioned the string art, that you could put your family name. You could put, anything you'd want on there. We have glassware that's hand painted, so you can have that personalized with your wedding, just your name, whatever you want, your family emblem. You could do anything like that. Our precision cuts, he has
actually stepped up so much. He gets a lot of custom pieces, and these ones people have come back for, even into the Sugarcreek area. There was one where a family was the name of Coon, and they had Coon across the top and family across the bottom, and they have little, a family of raccoons. And it is a fabulous piece. And I'm like, you need to, make this for the store. And he's like, how many people was going to be named Coon? I'm like, you can make it, welcome instead, because the raccoons were so adorable. Yeah. So whatever you dream of, honestly, one of our artisans is bound to figure out how to make it happen. That's the most amazing. You just have to decide what you want. Do you want it in metal? Do you want it in wood? Do you want it on glass? And they will absolutely do that for you.
Wow. Right. That's crazy. I mean, and what a great gift idea for someone. Because you're always looking for those unique things that people don't, necessarily have, or it's a special birthday or something like that. Right.
One of our artisans, Splash of Color by Daphne, she does slates, and she was asked, the person is a firefighter, so she did a firefighter theme, and then, of course, wrote something about So Hot I Burn or something like that type of thing on it. So it doesn't even have to be your name. It could just be a special saying. We have painters who will put in Bible verses. So whatever really means something to you is what you would want and get from us.
Right. And then we have not only the personalization side, but we have a lot of products that are made naturally, that are made in an old-fashioned way. So we have the soap that's made in the old-fashioned pouring. It's the lye soap. It's old-fashioned lye soap with essential oils in it, tons of different scents. Then we have several different all-natural candles made of soy. We have beeswax candles, and then we have sachets that are made
with corn cob.
With corn cob.
Who has heard the word sachet? And forever, I haven't heard that. I love that. He used to put them in the drawers.
That's right.
Makes them smell good. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, put them in your car underneath of the seat, so then your car smells nice. And these are all rescentable.
Okay.
Word. I don't know, but that way you can just respray them. So, like I said, they're made with corn cobs, so you can respray them, and then they're rescented for however long, depending on what area you're in. The car might not last as long because of the cold and the heat.
Right. So there's that piece, and then not only do we help our folks be creative, but our artisans, they're so creative. They give us other ideas. So we have beard oil. And you may think, as a person who doesn't have a beard, what the heck am I going to do with that? Well, we had some ideas, and we put them out there to kind of get you think. So if you have a dog and you don't like the wet dog smell, like I don't, you can use it on your dog, and because it's all natural, it doesn't, if they decide that they like it so much they want to lick it off the body, Doesn't hurt them, right?
Oh, Fluffy smells like an orange grove.
Yeah, you're like, hey, puppy.
That helps with breath, too, so it's double.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Yes.
So there's those kind of things
And
where...
then with the beard oil, you can also use, cotton balls or Q-tips and wipe it onto your sweeper. You know how when you're sweeping, it has that dusty smell? Well, now it's going to be blowing against the beard oil, and it infuses that odor into your air. You can do that in your car vents as well. So not just the sachet, but you could do the beard oil there.
That's a great idea.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
All right, so loads and loads of products. So when you walk in there, is it how much time can I spend in the store?
As much time as you would like. That's what's really nice. What we've really tried to ramp up is this custom piece and changing our buying behavior. So we have several stands with tablets, and we are ramping up a custom app so that while you're in the store and you're looking and you're thinking about it, you're like, oh, I'd love that in orange with this person's name. And you can go in there and we can work with you to build your custom item.
Oh, nice.
So you can spend as much time or as little time. It's not cluttered. So you can do the once over and come back and say, okay, I'm going to come back and look at that on my way out. Or you can spend tons of time looking and being creative, and we're all very chatty.
Yes.
So you could spend the whole day just chatting with us about everything. So it's really as much time as you would want to spend.
We really focus on customer experience. We're not the kind of person that it's the speed in which you purchase. We want you to come in and enjoy yourself and walk away knowing that you had a good experience in our store.
And want to come back, too.
Absolutely.
Right.
For sure.
All right, well, before we take our next break, why don't we tell everybody again where you're located? Do you have a website that's up yet?
We do. And it's a long one, but it's our name.
Okay.
So it's www.kaleidoscopecustomgoods.com.
Yes, go there. I have it pulled up right now, and a lot of great things on the website.
Oh, it's interesting. I see as it's going by, you could see our metal work. We have metal art.
Nice.
The hearts are together, but he does all kinds of stuff. That's Red Art Creations.
Yeah, there's so many different. We'll talk about the artisans and maybe some of the different products that you have, and how, if anyone is listening and wants to become an artisan, they can do that. So
absolutely.
We'll talk more about that too after the break.
All right, 28 minutes after 9 o'clock on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Remember how fun it was when the Cleveland Indians won 22 in a row?
A swing and a drive to deep right, down the line, base hit.
Relive some of the greatest moments in the streak as we re-air a game every Sunday, now all the way up to spring training in Arizona.
At the wall, looking up, it's gone! He cleared the 18-foot wall!
Spend your Sunday afternoon reliving some of the Tribe's greatest moments of the streak.
Swung out and blasted! Deep left, going, gone!
Every Sunday, we're going to replay the top games of the Indians' win streak right here on 1480 WHBC.
Ball game!
Newtown Mall in New Philadelphia now has a new shopping experience. Come see the handcrafted artisan products at the new location of the Kaleidoscope Custom Goods store. Kaleidoscope offers custom items by local artists, perfect for your home or gift giving for any occasion. Join them for their grand opening February 3rd and 4th, and to help kick off this exciting event, all purchases come with a free gift while supplies last. Kaleidoscope Custom Goods. Custom is their middle name. Visit them on Facebook or on the web.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
It takes a lot of courage to face your own death, but I'm glad I finally did. See, I was putting off getting life insurance to protect my family, even though I knew it was important. Then my neighbor's husband died. I watched her struggle emotionally and financially. It really made me face reality. If my husband died, how would I pay the mortgage, the car payments, or keep up the life the kids and I had? I realized I needed to get us life insurance right away. So I called AIG Direct. In less than 5 minutes, I had a quote. I was shocked at how affordable it is. Just $14 a month for $250,000 of term life coverage. I feel so much better knowing my family has protection.
Call AIG Direct right now for a free no-obligation quote. The call takes less than 5 minutes, and you can save up to 70%. Call now, 1-800-500-0363. That's 1-800-500-0363. 1-800-500-0363.
Hey, Canton, get ready to run, cheer, and volunteer at the 5th Annual Pro Football Hall of Fame Marathon on Sunday, April 29th. Over 10,000 runners from 47 states and 12 countries will be in town on Marathon Weekend. Join us by visiting hofmarathon.com. That's hofmarathon.com.
Tired of lugging salt bags to the basement? Have Verndale's Water Center deliver and fill your salt tank for you.
Tap into Verndale's Water Center. Tap into Verndale's Water.
This is WHBC AM Canton, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
I'm Jim Michaels with 1480 WHBC News, now 22 degrees. The State of the Union speech last night. It was a long one, an hour 20.
Declaring a new American moment, President Trump called on Republicans and Democrats to come together on immigration as he discussed his plan to provide a path to citizenship for 1.8 million illegal immigrants, while calling for an end to the family migration and diversity lottery programs.
Americans are dreamers too.
The president vowed to rebuild the nation's infrastructure.
Gleaming new roads, bridges, highways.
The president delivered the third longest State of the Union address in history.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland, over 100 stops for applause during the speech. Ohio's U.S. senators tweeting their reaction to the State of the Union. Democrat Sherrod Brown on Twitter on the addiction epidemic, saying the president must match words with real dollars to support local communities. Republican Rob Portman complimenting the president on the new tax law and regulatory relief. Speaking of Senator Portman, he and several other Republicans in Congress giving campaign contributions from a Las Vegas billionaire to charity now. This after a Wall Street Journal report said casino boss Steve Wynn sexually harassed several women. Portman's office saying he'll donate $5,400 to charities that help stop human trafficking. And speaking of checks, it was one of those really big ceremonial checks. But for the state fire marshal's office, it really was a big check for the Marks radio system.
The biggest grant we've awarded to any one county, $806,000. Ever. Well, this grant has existed for 4 years. This is our fourth year, and we have $3 million each year that we give out for radios.
Fire Marshal Jeff Hussey says the cooperation displayed among the 18 fire departments as they applied for the grant money in Stark County was key to them obtaining it. The monies enable 18 departments in Stark County to purchase new radios in order to communicate with all other emergency responders in the county. More 1480 WHBC News coming up at 10.
Hall of Fame City weather.
Here's your AccuWeather.com forecast. Breezy and milder today as it turns out cloudy. The high 43, and it'll be cloudy tonight with a rain or snow shower towards dawn. The low 35. Now we'll have a little bit of rain and snow through tomorrow morning. Doesn't look like much accumulation. It'll be cloudy throughout the day tomorrow with a high of 41. Then Friday's going to be brisk and much colder despite some sunshine. We're looking at a high of only 20. I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Now back to Spotlight with Pam and Gary.
Well, good morning. Welcome back to our second half of Spotlight on News Talk 1480.
If you were not here with us in the first half hour, you missed quite a bit. We have in studio with us Lindsay Faulkner and Brene Blackwell with Kaleidoscope Custom Goods. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello. We've been having such a good time off air talking about all the things that you guys do and the products, and located in Sugarcreek, which is on hiatus for the season right now, but you also have a new location in Newtown Mall. You're having a grand opening there this weekend, right?
Correct. Saturday and Sunday, we are having our grand opening. And as part of our grand opening, we have a free gift with purchase while supplies last. And then we also have a drawing for a basket. It's a Valentine's Day basket. It's about $100 of value with assorted artisan product in there.
Oh, nice.
So everybody can enter their name, and then we'll do the drawing on end of business February 11th, which is the following Sunday.
Very good.
So we're trying to give them enough time to get in so that they can pick it up. Nothing's worse than you win something on the day of Valentine's Day and they can't
right.
get it.
That's it. Yes.
Right.
What part of the mall are you located? Where do people enter when they come into the mall? They find you near the food court area, or
it's near Ulta and Dick's Sporting Goods. So we're on that side of the mall.
Okay.
It's actually where Radio Shack used to be. If folks are familiar with that, we're right across from the shoe store. Great for me. I love makeup. I love shoes.
I was gonna say,
yeah, I got to stay in the. And then we sell jewelry. I am one of our best customers, I must say.
I was looking at your rings. You
Oh
have
yeah,
beautiful rings on.
oh yeah. We are our best customer because we love the product that we have, and we tend to take it home and showcase it in our own lives, which is great. I think before we went on break, we talked about some of that personal experience, and part of what we really tried to do, particularly in Newtown Mall, was make that connection with the artisan and their craft. So instead of us giving a verbal spiel, we did put together real nice signage with some help, and it kind of gives a highlight of the artisan and what makes their product unique. Why would I buy this versus what I saw over there? And it really helps kind of connect and give that personal piece to know there's a person behind this thing that you're buying. And there's a lot of, we mentioned the sachets. There's a lot of special things that are, we do different things with it you wouldn't think of. You're just like, oh, that's nice. And you're like, oh, wait, I didn't know that was upcycled. I didn't know that this was reusable. So I don't know, Vernee, if you have anything.
With the artisans, she was talking about for signage, they're in actual frames above their personal section, and they're all outlining along the wall. And then on the inside, we've created combination areas that we have named, and they also have signs coming from the ceiling to tell what they are, such as the I do section. So we have a lot of different things, wedding related, from the different artisans. So you don't just go to one spot and see our artisan, you could see them throughout the store as well.
How many artisans do you have?
It depends on which store you're talking about, because not all of our artisans chose to go with us to the Newtown Mall. As an example, we have one of them that is an Amish lady that did not come over because she doesn't want to feel like she is a production worker, and she has difficulty sometimes staying on top of the crafts that we have there. She makes the most adorable little farm play mat, and it has opening doors that is actually in the mat. And then she has removable carrots and a pig and a lamb and a tractor. Well, she's barely able to keep up over there.
Yeah.
And that actually is an appropriate gift over there. She didn't want to go to the mall with us. So we have had up to 40 artisans in Sugarcreek, but we only brought about half of them to the mall. But we do look for new artisans all the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do people, if they're listening right now and they say, hey, I think I want to get involved, how do they do that?
Come into the store and talk to us. Go to the Facebook and leave us a message. Go to the website and leave us a message, or call us on the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, artisans in the past have had a hard time finding venues, haven't they?
Yes.
I mean, really, it's been, you go to the arts and crafts festivals and you set up, I think you alluded to that earlier, and that is a tough way to make a living out of your art.
It is a very tough way. It is a long, it is a lot of sitting at a art, at any kind of vendor event. And that's usually time that the artisan can't create. So it's an unfortunate thing as well. This allows them to have more time for creating.
Yeah, and then maybe pick and choose where they might go and set up besides that.
And the really cool thing is in Sugarcreek, we allow our artisans to come over and they can do demonstrations, and they can actually do their craft there. I had mentioned earlier my husband does spray art. Well, he is outside the building, and he can do that for the tourists. And this is sometimes what people only see like on the streets of Las Vegas or in New York. This is that kind of craft that you don't normally see just every day around here. So it's an eye attraction to the store. We have people come in and they've crocheted, they've done beadwork. We have an 82-year-old artisan, Lone Wolf Crafts, and he comes in and he does his beadwork in front of people, and he's incredibly personable. And, of course, he's been through everything. So he follows a lot of the Indian heritage, and he utilizes bones in his jewelry sometimes.
That's amazing.
Wow.
It's good to that's the other part of it, is to hear the story of the artisan. I mean, not just
that
what's behind
she
it.
Was talking about, we feel is really important, because the artisans, they all have a story. They're doing it for a reason. I mean, they usually are not paid for their time. You would make more working at McDonald's. This is something a lot of times the artisans tell me, it's not I want to, I have to. It's something they have to do in their lives.
Right.
All right, so you've brought many of them over, and so then at Newtown Mall, are they going to be doing demonstrations like that as well at times?
Oh, I think eventually we will want to do that.
That we have to work with.
We
them.
have to work with them all, of course.
Well, you have a
we
husband. You can
collaborate.
make him do it, can't you? Just ask him.
He would be outside there.
He would
Oh,
have to
that's
be
right.
outside.
He's outside.
Yeah, that's not the right one.
You don't have to spray our demonstrations inside the mall.
Yeah, probably not. Okay.
And we've already, we've only been open at the mall for a week, and there's already been a really good collaboration with the mall. They've been giving us a lot of Facebook time, a lot of exposure, a lot of help, because just like us, if we're successful, they'll be successful.
Right.
So I've been very impressed with all of the relationships, the partnerships we've had with the Artisans, the partnerships we've had with Sugarcreek, with Newtown Mall, with some of our customers, our repeat customers. It's really been a great experience for us. And I love talking to all these folks and listening to their story. And we love sharing that with folks.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, hours at the mall, because you're open now there, but Sugarcreek closed until the weather breaks, I guess, right?
It'll be April.
In April.
Right. So we're open the same hours as the mall.
Okay.
So actually,
it goes from 10 until 9, and that's Monday through Saturday. And then on Sunday, they're only open 12 to 6.
Right.
Okay. So folks can come out there and enjoy that. And, of course, we've been talking with Kaleidoscope, but we're want to mention your website location. If they want to follow along at home, if you will. Of course, we're on Facebook, but
As
also...
are we, by the way. We are on Facebook.
Yeah,
as well.
they have a great Facebook page. I was just
we
looking
have
at.
a really good person that takes care of our Facebook. She usually posts 4 times a day, and she focuses on what's going on in the mall, what's going on in Sugarcreek, and then on our artisans and our products. So you'll see a lot of the products there that haven't been professionally taken, but they're still good pictures that haven't made it to the website yet, because there's that process that it takes.
Yeah, it just takes a while. But it's nice to be able to view before you go out there to see, this is what it's all about. Because we can talk about it and try to paint a picture, but it's really nice to see that. So.
Right.
All right, well, we're going to take our next break. We'll be right back with our final segment on Spotlight on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
The latest news when you want it on the homepage of WHBC.com. Continuing our commitment to bring you the news and information you need. News now on demand. The latest news when you want it. News now on demand. The WHBC.com. Our news team covers Stark County like no other. News now. The latest news when you want it on the homepage of WHBC.com.
Hey guys, pardon the advertising interruption to your radio program. Do yourself a favor and please listen carefully. If you have tried or wanted to try Viagra or other male prescriptions in the last few years, you need to hear about Noxitril, the super pill that will transform your sex life forever. You see, Noxitril has been formulated and developed in U.S. FDA labs, and it's the real deal. Noxitril works, period. Strong results that increase blood flow fast. And best of all, there are no side effects like prescription meds. After years of research, the developers of Noxitril got it right. This remarkable pill is off the charts. Right now, we encourage you to take advantage of our incredible free bottle offer. So what are you waiting for? Noxitril. It's that good.
Call now and find out how to get a free bottle of Noxitril while supplies last. Call 1-800-993-0840. That's 800-993-0840. Free bottles for a limited time, so call now. 800-993-0840. 800-993-0840.
Your favorite day of the month. Downtown's monthly art, music, and food festival takes over the streets of the Canton Arts District once again. It's First Friday. Shop your favorite local businesses, grab a bite, and listen to lots of live music. Downtown Canton meets Bourbon Street this weekend as we celebrate Mardi Gras. Stop by Buzz Bin as they transform Cleveland Avenue into the big Mardi Gras old school party featuring DJ Greggy Greg, while Cultured Coffee and Waffles serves up a special Bourbon Street waffle. Grapes in a Glass is going Creole with jambalaya, Creole crab cakes, king cake, and Pat O'Brien's famous hurricanes. Get a taste of New Orleans with a free movie at the Palace, Princess and the Frog at 7:30. Make sure to stop into Avenue Arts and Cantonology for your beads and masks to wear through the evening. To plan your evening out, check out DowntownCanton.com. Canton First Friday is brought to you by the Downtown Canton Special Improvement District and, of course, Arts in Stark.
Message and data rates may apply.
You don't follow the herd. You blaze your own trail. And you're as adventurous in the kitchen as you are in life. Whether it's paddleboard yoga or Peruvian steak, you're the first to try new things. So are we. We're Green Chef, the first USDA-certified organic meal kit delivery service. We offer delicious meal plans for 7 different lifestyles: paleo, gluten-free, keto, vegetarian, vegan, carnivore, and omnivore. Want to be the first of your friends to try Green Chef? Discover our exclusive introductory deal by texting the keyword COOK to 543543. We believe that cooking, just like life, should be all about experience and flavor. And by exploring dinner options with Green Chef, you'll try new recipes, techniques, and ingredients for bold, new restaurant-level flavors. It's like enjoying a new cooking class, but in your own home. To experience this culinary adventure, text now and discover our exclusive introductory deal. Text COOK to 543543. That's COOK to 543543.
Newtown Mall in New Philadelphia now has a new shopping experience. Come see the handcrafted artisan products at the new location of the Kaleidoscope Custom Goods store. Kaleidoscope offers custom items by local artists, perfect for your home or gift giving for any occasion. Join them for their grand opening February 3rd and 4th, and to help kick off this exciting event, all purchases come with a free gift while supplies last. Kaleidoscope Custom Goods. Custom is their middle name. Visit them on Facebook or on the web.
It's Can Kid Fest time. That means every kid needs to be at the Canton Civic Center Saturday, February 17th. There's so much to do and so much to see on the Northern Ohio Honda Dealers stage. Music, dance, singing, and more. Canton's Kid Fest. For more details, go to thecantonkidfest.com.
For many businesses, hiring is tough. You want access to highly qualified candidates fast. And you don't want to sign a long-term contract or pay upfront fees. That's why you need Indeed.com, delivering 6 times more hires than any other job site, according to independent research. Indeed is offering new users a $50 credit to give their first job post premium visibility as a sponsored job. Redeem this offer at Indeed.com/credit. That's Indeed.com/credit. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
If you have hard water, the lime scale not only leaves white spots, it clogs pipes and breaks down appliances, costing you hundreds of dollars in energy and wear. Eliminate lime scale and other water issues like brown staining, bad odors, and lead with HydroCare water products available from Wave Home Solutions. Wave's affordable systems don't use salts or chemicals. You'll love the way your water tastes, smells, and looks. Satisfaction guaranteed. For more information, go to goodclearwater.com. That's goodclearwater.com.
Now back to Spotlight with Pam and Gary.
Wow, already the hour is just about up.
I know, it's flown by, for sure. And again, we will remind you, you listen to us here on the radio, but you can also get the podcast of this at our website at WHBC.com. You can also watch us on Facebook. We're live right now on Facebook. Just like our 1480 WHBC page, and you can watch us live, or you can go back there at some point today and watch the video as well. And we have in studio with us Lindsay Faulkner and Renee Blackwell, Kaleidoscope Custom Goods. And boy, what a great place. This is a perfect place to go and get unique gifts, or like you were saying, custom make, gifts for someone or for yourself, or you have something in mind for a baby's room, but you want them to have it made certain colors and things like that. So a lot of different things that you can do. But Lindsay, go back to the beginning. We started out the hour talking about how you came up with the name Kaleidoscope. Maybe you want to explain that to somebody who might just be tuning in.
Sure. Kaleidoscope, the first 4 letters, the Kale, are Keith Andrew, who is my husband and co-owner, and then Lindsay Aaron, who is me. So our name is in the name of our store. And then the Kaleidoscope concept is really that ever-changing. So not only do we change with what we need to for our customers, for all those folks out there, for our artisans, whoever, but just the store itself is ever-changing naturally because products are moving in and out. We get new artisans. And so every time you go to Kaleidoscope, it's going to look different in the store. And you never know what you're going to find the next time you go in. And that was that whole concept and why we picked the Kaleidoscope name.
How did you choose to get into the business of really helping local artisans? I mean, where did that come from? The idea of having a store and, wow, all of a sudden, these folks who have not really had an outlet now do.
Well, actually, a lot of it came from being friends with Vernay and her family, because her family is full of artists, and we've seen them go to shows and things like that. And my husband and I have worked in corporations for a while and said, we really want to do something local. We really want to help folks. And I had an entrepreneurship class in college, and we really investigated opening this business. And by the time we were done with it, we were really excited and said, we really want to help these talented people. Nobody can see all this great art unless they're going to a very specific place during a very specific time. And a lot of the artists don't have the time or the resources to do what we're doing. So we want to handle that business piece and give them a vehicle for their craft and let them focus on that talent that they have and the product that they're producing.
Yeah, a lot of folks have, the old adage, starving artists, because they don't really have that opportunity. And in past, I understand they would probably go to, some of the shows, some of the arts and crafts festivals,
on a weekend,
those kinds of things on weekends. But now you make that available to the masses. They can come to one location or now two locations to see the products, if you will. But you also talk about that many of them make custom pieces for folks. So maybe share a little bit again about customization that folks might want, because I think that's where folks going to, especially the mall this time of year, would be going, I've got birthdays coming up or anniversaries, and you can find some unique pieces there.
Yeah. Well, we have people who work with wood. We have people who work with metal. We have people who work with horseshoes, glassware, shadow boxes, string art. If you pick what you want to start with, then it's just a matter of picking from there. So if it's wood, what kind of wood do you want? What size? If it's a shelf, what size shelf? Do you want a design on it that is, routed in? There's so many options for each item. It's almost sometimes overwhelming, all of the choices that you have. There are people who will come and say they want a shadow box, and then they'll provide an image, and then that image can actually be put onto the shadow box. The flower color can be chosen, the frame of that shadow box. So it depends on what you're looking for, and then all the options that go on from there. But they're really endless choices. I have not yet met anything, if we have an artisan, like if you was to ask me for a bowl, I don't have someone who does that yet, but I'm actively always looking for someone, because we don't want to compete with our own artisans, so we don't duplicate. So unique is what we're trying to always go for.
Right. Although I want you to share the hat story.
She has to share.
You have to share the hat story.
The hat story is when we're at Sugarcreek, we have charter buses that come up for the world's largest cuckoo clock, and they're very limited time period. I mean, they're on a schedule. So as soon as they stop and they either see the cuckoo or they're waiting for the cuckoo, they are racing around the village, and that could be to any of our stores, but we are catty corners, so we are prime location. And there were ladies that had come in, and we have an artisan that did not choose to come with us to the Newtown Mall. And her name is Gertrude Hall, and she does crochet, and she has these hats that she calls reversible berets. And there was 9 women who wanted the 2 hats I had on hand.
Oh, my.
Literally, we're going to scrap over it. So I'm raising my voice and capturing their attention and saying, ladies, we can custom order and ship these to you. So now they're racing to the front, and I'm handing out papers. I need your name and your address and the color of your hat. And they're writing this information down, and we're checking them out. And then, of course, in a matter of 15 minutes, it's like this tornado whirlwind, and then it's just empty, and you're just kind of like shell-shocked over it. But I'd called Gertrude, and I'd said, I have 9 orders for you, these colors. I gave the first lady 2 weeks for the order to get finished, and then everybody else was a week after that. So we're out by 11 weeks on this.
Oh, my goodness.
She had them all done in 10 days.
No kidding.
Oh, my gosh.
Bless her heart, she must have never slept.
Yeah.
Taking it with her, but she's fabulous because she makes the cutest little farm play mat over there, and it has a tractor, and it has a pig and a horse, and removable carrots, and it's so popular. But she did not come with us to Newtown Mall because she doesn't want to feel like a factory. She wants to do it for the love of it. She calls it her pin money for her grandchildren, to spend money on her grandchildren.
That's
So-
amazing. People who have talents like that amaze me.
Oh, it
because
does.
I can't stitch a button on.
Constantly amazed when people bring in stuff.
Like, how do they do it? Oh my goodness.
And the creativity and the upcycling of things and the different uses for different things that we would never think of.
Absolutely.
I like, because I'm not there sometimes during the week, when I show up and I walk around my own store and look at that new kaleidoscope of things, because it does change that rapidly for us.
Yeah.
Well,
and
we
it's
were
really
talking
interesting.
earlier. One of our artisans, A Splash of Color by Daphne, actually paints on shutters. So when some people would just, how it will get a broken area on it, she just paints some design on it. Old pot lids. Sometimes there's even little pieces of rust and stuff on it. Doesn't matter. She just paints on them and makes snowman faces. And they're the most adorable thing. You'll find those on our Facebook page as well. So things that you would just throw out. I'm huge on this because my husband is a spray artist. You dare not throw out an old sock because it had a hole in it, because he will use that in his spray art in some way, some fashion. So I'm more familiar with don't throw away anything, because somebody can make it into something.
Right. Wow.
Somebody else's treasure, right? Well, repeat one more time for your grand opening plans for this weekend.
Right. Our grand opening is Saturday, February 3rd, Sunday, February 4th. We do have a free gift with purchase while supplies last. And then there is also a gift basket. It's a Valentine's Day gift basket that you can enter to win. It's about $100 value, and it is a conglomeration of handmade product from Kaleidoscope. And then we will be drawing that name February 11th at close of business that Sunday, to give you time to pick it up and give it to your loved one, or keep it if you want to keep it.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Again, your website address?
www.kaleidoscopecustomgoods.com.
And, of course, you can find them all also at Facebook as well. But
That
make
is
sure to get to Newtown Mall, right?
That's right.
All right, do
Stop
that.
in this weekend.
All right, thank you again
Thank
for
you.
joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Because getting there is half the fun. Traffic in the morning and when it trends. Coverage like nowhere else. This is WHBC.
Crown keeps you warm and we keep you cool.